guys, good morning. Amanda Brooks coming to you live from Bangor, Maine. I am a physician assistant. I've been practicing emergency medicine for 14 years. And now I'm really hoping to bridge that gap between modern and alternative medicine. So I hope that you guys can find some value in this video today. And this video was sparked, the value for this was sparked from yesterday's shift in the emergency department. So I met a lovely, lovely woman. Her name's Phyllis. She gave me permission to talk about her. So Phyllis, this is dedicated to you and hoping that you can find help in this video to heal from COPD. So yesterday was just a real eye-opener, guys. So many of you out there are just so sick, and those of us that have loved ones that are sick, I'm just hoping to help. So anyway, lung disease, you guys, it's our #2 killer. So that includes like lung cancer, asthma, COPD. I'm specifically going to talk about COPD, but I'm going to bring in some other aspects of lung disease as well. So chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Now, most people that suffer from this, unfortunately, they're smokers. But a third of people that, or up to a third of people that suffer from COPD actually never even smoked. So first is first, stop smoking. The thing with COPD that we see in modern medicine is they're coughing incessantly, right? Bringing up mucus, they're short of breath. And we're treating them with inhalers that dilate their bronchioles to hopefully help them to get more air into their lungs and to breathe better. Another thing that we do is treat them with a corticosteroid like prednisone to help reduce inflammation. So if I could share some information with people to help them decrease the inflammation in their bodies and help prevent their disease from progressing, do you think they'd be interested? Or if you're listening and you're a smoker and you're suffering from COPD, I hope this will help. Because the thing is being on long-term steroid therapy, it's not really an option. And if you want to rely on puffers your whole life, that's not much fun. Now, unfortunately, COPD, typically what happens when you're diagnosed with this disease is it continues to progress and then you die. So unfortunately, when people stop smoking, then they have to adhere to oxygen and bronchodilators and chronic steroid therapy, and their quality of life, it really stinks. They feel like they're breathing through a straw. So there's actually been some studies looking specifically at fruit and vegetable consumption. Sounds so easy, right? So they actually took 120 people with COPD and they did a double-blind study where they put half of the group just continuing to adhere to their regular diets. Guess what happened? Their disease continued to progress. The other half, the other group, they just added in one additional serving of fruits and vegetables. And guess what? Their disease didn't progress, so that's a good thing. And many of them actually began to feel better. So lesson number 1 is increased fruit and vegetable consumption. Another thing is we know that dairy products specifically, as well as egg products, are ultra-inflammatory. So people that have asthma, people that have COPD, get rid of this stuff. You know, dairy is definitely a mucus producer. We see asthmatics, as soon as they cut out dairy, which includes anything coming from a cow. So cheese, guys, cheese is dairy. So cheese, yogurt, milk from a cow. These are all easily substituted with nut milks, coconut milk, rice milk, soy milk. So cut out dairy. Eggs too. So we're going to increase fruit and vegetable consumption. We're going to decrease or completely eliminate dairy and egg consumption, as well as other meat products. They did a study looking at COPDers that were continuing to consume dairy meat. Number 1, we know that dairy meat is a class 1 carcinogen, so we shouldn't be consuming this anyway. I know, at Logical Sip, there's still bacon. We already got rid of the ham. It's on its way out. I'm helping people to transition into a healthier lifestyle. But anyway, side note. So they did a study looking at COPD patients continuing to eat these deli meats, these nitrite-rich foods, salami, bacon, ham. And guess what it did? It progressed their disease, and research thinks that because the nitrites in the deli meat mimic the nitrites found in cigarette smoke. So get rid of deli meat. That stuff is trash. And I'm really sorry that we offer deli meat sandwiches in the hospital. The other thing you can do, start drinking a cup of chaga a day. Guys, you've heard me talk about chaga before. This is a mushroom. It grows on the birch tree. We can make a tea out of it, okay? It's super high in something called superoxide dismutase. It's an antioxidant enzyme, so helps us to fight off free radical damage, which causes inflammation. Again, just another way to decrease inflammation. Side note, my dad, not my biological dad, not into alternative medicine at all. He broke his wrist many years ago, skiing accident, had a lot of like long-term swelling, intermittent pain. I actually had him start drinking chaga and the swelling went away. And the way that he knows that is because when he went on a snowmobile trip, he stopped drinking the chaga and the swelling came back. So again, this is helping to decrease inflammation in the system. Activate your NRF2 pathway. We can do this on many different levels. Eat broccoli, lots of broccoli. Broccoli contains something called sulforaphane, which will help you to activate your NRF2. The other thing is a product called Protandim NRF2. Protandim NRF2 decreases oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. Again, oxidative stress, for those of you out there who don't truly understand, it's caused by free radicals, which our bodies create when we're exposed to toxins and stuff. And we want to neutralize those free radicals, but they cause something called oxidative stress. You can think of it simply as inflammation. So this product decreases that. It contains an herb, 5 herbs, but one of them that you guys know very well, and that's turmeric. Turmeric's also an anti-inflammatory. Essential oils. People think that essential oils actually cause asthmatic and COPD exacerbations, but that's just the opposite. So certain essential oils, those that are synthetic, yes, you're right. Same thing with perfumes, colognes. Hey, Rachel, not brilliant. Hey, talk to Rachel. She's a respiratory therapist. She knows exactly what I'm talking about. So she sees this firsthand. It's just so sad. But certain essential oils that are synthetic, colognes, perfumes, you know what? Those do contribute to exacerbations of lung disease. But if you find a certified, pure, therapeutic grade essential oil, it can definitely assist in respiratory function. I'm a huge advocate for doTERRA. Frankincense, it's an anti-inflammatory oil. They have a blend called Breathe. This too would help. And what I would suggest is taking a drop of each, rubbing it together, rubbing it on the bottom of your feet, rubbing it across your chest, and then guess what? Don't let the stuff on your hands go to waste. Cup your hands over your nose and mouth and inhale deeply and repeat. And definitely get a diffuser for your bedroom and diffuse these oils. Now, you're on long-term antibiotic treatment oftentimes when you have COPD, which means you definitely need to be taking a probiotic. You want to replenish the probiotics in your gut, and those are being killed by the long-term antibiotics that you're taking. So that's another idea. You can also take essential oils orally. That's a little bit too much to get into on this video, but I'm hoping that you guys have found this helpful. Just trying to provide a little bit more hope out there for you that have COPD. Quit smoking, increase fruit and vegetable consumption, decrease animal product consumption, supplement your life with chaga tea, foods rich in antioxidants, acai berry, broccoli. Start taking a NRF2 activator, take a probiotic, and start using certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils. And anyway, hope you found this helpful. If you know someone who smokes, if you have COPD, if you know someone who does, please share this, guys. Hey, thanks so much for all your support, and we'll chat soon. See ya.